I want to play a game. For far too long, you have been allowed to get away without purchasing a copy of the Motorcycle Undertaker. Now is your chance. Go to eBay and search Motorcycle Undertaker. I'm warning you, it's in your best interests. I want to play a game.
It would be an agonising 12 months before I was once again allowed to be back on a motorcycle. This was after the Vespa debacle. This came in the shape and form of a Gilera 50cc trail, not the trial, the trail, which was bought for the princely sum of £120 from an amiable chap at first down Foxwood Lane in Acomb. I'd seen it in the column of the Evening Press, the local Yorkshire Evening Press, and I'd been searching for one for ages because I was captivated by the sports moped scene. When I was 15, I remember going into Danby's newsagents and buying Motorcycle Mechanics, which is now Classic Motorcycle Mechanics. But I bought Motorcycle Mechanics, and on the front cover, the obligatory fizzy SS50. There was the Fantic Caballero, Garelli Tiger Cross, and a Gilera 50 Trail. Me, wanting to be different, plumbed for the Gilera 50 Trail, not knowing that they weren't quite as reliable as the rest. So my father, he took me through to Foxwood Lane in Acomb. He charged me for it as well, charged me for fuel. I was only 15. I didn't have much money. Anyway, I'd been saving money up because I used to work in a gun club. I'd been saving money up and I went with my £120. But unfortunately, what soured the deal a bit was I tramped in some dog shit in the yard. And unbeknown to me was it stuck to the bottom of my shoe. And I walked straight across the living room carpet, which was beige, and it left a trail. I mean, what could the bloke say? He didn't go too mad, but he wasn't very happy. And when I suggested, "Oh, will you take 100 for it?" he said, "No, because it's going to cost me more than 20 quid to have carpet cleaned." Every dog in the York area must have shat in that yard, and I stood in the biggest lump. Anyway, dog shit aside, and for the record, I cannot remember how the hell we got the bike home. I didn't ride it. My father didn't ride it. The bloke I bought it off didn't ride it. So I cannot remember how we got the blasted thing back home. Anyway, we did. It was duly taxed, tested, insured. Come the maiden day to be out on it, I was 16. I went down our lane where I used to live. It was just a long lane to farms, no through road. And as soon as I was out of earshot of my father and all the gathered throng outside our house, that was it. Full bore. I gave it some bloody stick down that lane, you know. So I'm going, what a hell of a speed, which was really 35, 40 mile an hour. Gets right to the bottom of the lane, which is about 2 miles long, stopped. It just farted, coughed, and died. So, not knowing the first thing about motorbikes, and some would say I still don't, but not knowing the first thing about bikes, I plumbed for pushing it back. So I pushed it the 2 miles back to our house. I could see them all laughing before I'd even got up to the house. There was about 5 people stood there. Whoa, whoa. I Has thou buggered it, lad? That sort of thing, you know. And above all that, I could just hear one voice say, did you turn petrol on? And I thought, I didn't know you had to turn bloody petrol on. And when I got it was my father's voice, and he said, no, it's supposed to, you turn it on, but if it runs out, you turn it to reserve. What's bloody reserve? I thought. And I hadn't turned the bloody petrol on to reserve. I had turned it on, actually. I had turned it to on, but it had run out. I didn't know about the reserve. So I pushed it all the way back. And so out of a pure bloody mindedness, I went into the shed at bottom of the garden and smoked 20 cigarettes in a row, just out of spite, because they were all laughing at me. RVY 370M was never very kind to me, really, in the reliability stakes. We used to, a handful of us used to gather on the bridge at Barnby Moor on an evening and just sit and chill. And we were like sort of 15, 16 years old. There was a lad who had a Fizzy. There was a lad who had a Caballero. Nigel Bean had the best bike. He had a Flandria monkey bike, and it was brilliant. Brilliant piece of kit. And I had the Gilera. On a weekend, everyone would say, oh, come on, let's go for a ride round Yorkshire Wolds, our beautiful and scenic, tranquil countryside. So we'd all meet at the bridge, and then it would be trying to get going. All the lads would start the bikes, and I'd still be kicking the bloody thing over. Well, not kicking, actually pedalling. They used to have pedals on them in them days. Pedalling the blasted thing over, nothing. So I'd say, just, you go on, lads, I'll catch you up. It's fast enough to catch you up, you get going. That's what I used to say. Every bloody time. I'll catch you up, honestly. And sure as eggs is eggs, they would be back from their little jaunt in about an hour and a half, and I would be still on that bridge, pedalling for all I was worth. And the thing still wouldn't bloody start. I had a similar experience a few years later with an Harley Davidson SS175. That was the same wherever I went, it never bloody worked. Eventually I would give up pedalling the blasted thing and just resort to pushing it home. I think I pushed that bike more miles than it ever went under its own steam. And did you know that the average person walks the equivalent of 3 times around the world in their lifetime? A little bit of information for you. If you're the owner of a Gilera trail, that figure doubles, and you have to push the bloody thing as well. Join me next time when I'll bring you another story from the pages of the Motorcycle Undertaker. I haven't got a copy here to show you, otherwise I would normally be showing you. Go to eBay, type in Motorcycle Undertaker, and you'll be able to get a copy there. It's worth every penny. Bye for now.